besides being considered two of the most controversial athletes in their sports. Conor McGregor and Zlatan Ibrahimovic are tycoons who know very well how to enjoy their enormous fortunes. But have you ever stopped to wonder which of them has the most luxurious life? In this video, you will watch a fierce battle between Conor McGregor versus Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So, let's go to fight! Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications, check the option all. But you have to do that in less than 5 seconds. You got it? And if you can, write in the comments #AllAboutSubscribe. Alright, let's get started. Round 1. Most expensive mansion. It's no surprise that both athletes own real mansions, but which of the two has the most luxurious residence? Conor McGregor, for example, acquired in 2019 a huge mansion in Ireland surrounded by a very green lawn, a space more than enough for him to be able to walk and play with his daughter in a very quiet environment. The interior of the fighter's residence has a classic decor, with a pastel tone and very sophisticated furniture, such as the crystal chandelier in the dining room. It is known that the house has 5 large bedrooms and 6 bathrooms, as well as a game room and a gym for McGregor to exercise and keep fit. And according to media reports, the Irish fighter had to invest more than $2,200,000 in this property. Ibrahimovic, on the other hand, also decided to buy a property in his homeland. It is a church that he will turn into his future residence. Located in the Östermalm neighborhood in Stockholm, the capital of Sweden, the property was built in the late 19th century and has almost 10,700 square feet divided into 4 floors. And according to what has been reported in the media, it is known that the property is undergoing some good renovations, and this cost does not seem to be any problem for Ibrahimovic, as he seems to be willing to invest a real fortune in this unusual villa. And to acquire this old church and transform it into his future home, the player, who is nicknamed by his fans as a semi-god, needed to invest around £9.4 million. In other words, the winner of this round is Ibrahimovic. Score 1 for him. Round 2. Cars. Both athletes are completely passionate about cars. But which one of them has the most expensive and luxurious collection? Conor McGregor, for example, it is speculated that cars such as Volkswagen Amarok $65,000, BMW 650i $85,000, Land Rover Discovery $90,000, Cadillac Scarlet for $95,000, Mercedes-Benz S-Class for $120,000, BMW i8 $160,000, Mercedes Maybach $185,000, Bentley Continental GT $200,000, Lamborghini Urus $220,000, Lamborghini Huracan $250,000, Ferrari 458 Spider $260,000, McLaren 650S from $265,000, Rolls-Royce Ghost for $311,000, Rolls-Royce Dawn $368,000, Rolls-Royce Phantom Drophead Coupe $400,000. The fighter's fastest vehicle, meanwhile, is his Lamborghini Aventador Roadster, a sports supercar capable of impressive speeds and among the fastest cars in the world. The vehicle has a 770 horsepower engine that accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in an unbelievable 2.8 seconds, reaching a top speed of 217 miles per hour. And to acquire this super machine, you may have to fork out a whopping $460,000. But without a doubt, his most expensive car is a Rolls-Royce Phantom 8 Extended, a stunning vehicle made for true tycoons. The interior of the car is superbly finished, which is to be expected when it comes to a car like this. And to enjoy all this luxury, depending on the year, you may need to invest the princely sum of $550,000. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is also passionate about cars. Being sponsored by the automaker Volvo, for example, it is likely that he has won a Model XC90 vehicle valued at more than $70,000. Another car that is part of his car collection is a Maserati Gran Turismo, a sports car that can be found costing up to $150,000. Moving up the price further, He has already been spotted in a Lamborghini Urus, a rather imposing SUV capable of offering a lot of comfort and safety for its passengers. No wonder its price may exceed the $200,000 figure. It is also speculated that the player has in his garage a Ferrari 430 Spider, one of the car models of the Italian manufacturer that have made more success in the world, with its price evaluated around $250,000. Zlatan has also been seen with a Ferrari 488 Pista, one of the fastest cars made by Ferrari. The vehicle is equipped with a V8 engine and is capable of reaching 211 miles per hour, which is why its price can exceed $350,000. Recently, he posted on his Instagram the little gift that he gave himself. It is none other than a Ferrari SF90 Spider, an incredible car valued at over $600,000. While walking with his son, the Swedish player was filmed riding in a Porsche 918 Spider, a beautiful convertible valued at around $800,000. One of the soccer star's most famous cars is his Ferrari Monza SP2, a supercar that he has also been spotted cruising around town several times, and which can cost upwards of $2 million. Even more expensive, it is known that he is one of the few to own a Ferrari Enzo, a car that is rare to find and has become a kind of collectible among car lovers. And maybe that is why its price can reach over $2.5 million. The most expensive car Zlatan Ibrahimovic has ever seen is a Ferrari LaFerrari. This is a stunning vehicle with a modern and futuristic design, capable of delighting anyone who likes sports cars. The little toy is equipped with a super engine capable of accelerating from 0 to 62 miles per hour in less than 3 seconds and can reach a top speed of 217 miles per hour. And it is no wonder that to have this amazing vehicle in your garage, you may need to spend more than $3 million. And for having a more luxurious car collection, Ibrahimovic wins this round. Score 1 for him. Round 3. Yachts. When the two athletes are on vacation, they like to stay on the high seas aboard beautiful yachts. But which one has the most expensive vessel? Conor McGregor, for example, owns a Prestige 750 model yacht, which he even made sure to post a video on Instagram at the time he was ordering the boat. It is a beautiful 3-story yacht with a contemporary design, which is over 74 feet long. The interior of the boat is very comfortable and cozy, with 5 cabins and 4 bathrooms, a space that can accommodate up to 10 people, which is more than enough to meet the needs of McGregor and his family. Outside, there are comfortable places to relax, a space where the Irishman is always posting pictures on his social networks enjoying the sea breeze. And to own a boat of this size, it is not news to anyone that it is necessary to invest a lot of money. To get an idea, it is estimated that the athlete needed to invest about $3.4 million. For when he wants more adrenaline on the high seas, Conor McGregor can enjoy his Lamborghini 63, manufactured by the famous luxury car brand Lamborghini. The fighter's little toy is 63 feet long, with a modern design and an all-carbon fiber structure. And like all cars of the brand, of course, the boat is very fast, being equipped with 2 powerful V12 engines, capable of reaching a maximum speed of 60 knots, making this speedboat one of the fastest in its category. And to acquire this supercar of the sea, it is speculated that Conor McGregor had to fork out around $3.6 million. Meanwhile, Zlatan Ibrahimovic also owns a super yacht. The player's vessel is the model Revo 100 Corsaro, a large 98-foot-long yacht that features a super modern and futuristic design. The interior is very luxurious, with high-quality materials and a very refined finish, and is able to offer a lot of comfort and ergonomics for all aboard. In all, the ship can accommodate up to 20 people divided into 5 cabins. Going up to the external area of the yacht, there is an excellent open-air space equipped with several armchairs for relaxing. And to acquire this incredible vessel, the player had to invest a real fortune. According to some sources, it is estimated that he had to spend more than $8 million. And because Ibrahimovic owns a more expensive boat, he wins this round. Score 1 for him. Round 4. Watches. When it comes to dressing well, both athletes don't like to skimp, but which one of them has the most expensive watch collection? Zlatan Ibrahimovic, for example, has been seen wearing watches such as Rolex GMT Master 2 Sprite $25,000. Rolex Daytona John Mayer Dial for $75,000. Patek Philippe Nautilus Chronograph $153,000. Patek Philippe Aquanaut Chronograph $155,000. Rolex Daytona Meteorite Dial $170,000. Rolex Daytona Eye of the Tiger $250,000. Patek Philippe Nautilus $400,000. Rolex Daytona Platinum $450,000. Rolex Daytona Rainbow Dollar $465,000. Conor McGregor, for his part, also has an impressive collection, with pieces such as Hublot Big Bang King Power $32,000. Rolex Day-Date in Platinum $83,000. Patek Philippe Wear & Sons watch from $98,000. Patek Philippe World Time 5231J $120,000. Rolex Cosmograph Daytona Eye of the Tiger $175,000. Audemars Piguet Royal Oak Offshore Chronograph $178,000. Patek Philippe Blue Nautilus $180,000. And even a Jacob & Company Astronomia Casino, an exceptional watch that contains a miniature roulette wheel. No wonder it is priced in the $650,000 range. Even more expensive and from the same brand, he owns a Jacob & Company Astronomia Tourbillon Baguette in rose gold, one of the most exclusive and desired watches in the world, with only 18 individually numbered pieces. And to give you a sense of the price, it is estimated that this jewel is worth more than $1 million. And because Conor McGregor has a more expensive and exquisite collection, he wins this round. Score 1 for him. Round 5. Business. Besides being great athletes, they are also great businessmen. But which one of them has the most profitable businesses? Zlatan Ibrahimovic, for example, decided to found the Padel Center, a training center focused on padel, a sport played with a racket and a ball, which can be considered a mixture of tennis and squash. And because it is considered one of the fastest growing sports in the world, Zlatan made a point of investing in this business model and has already built 4 units in Sweden, with the intention of opening many others in the coming years. In the soccer business, the player has acquired 50% of the shares in Hammarby, a Swedish first division team. In addition, Zlatan also invests in several other areas, such as his own line of cosmetics, which seems to be very successful, since the official Instagram of the store alone has more than 200,000 followers. And as if this were not enough, Ibrahimovic has even launched a mobile app called Zlatan Legends, where he is the main character who kicks steel balls to save the universe, having all his features based on his real form. And we cannot fail to say that his personal image can also be considered another big deal for the Swedish giant. Because he is considered a very famous celebrity and admired by his fans, several companies are willing to invest a lot of money to associate their brands to him. In his Instagram, for example, where he has almost 60 million followers, Zlatan Ibrahimovic has already made advertising for companies like Volvo, Visa, Samsung, among many others. Conor McGregor is also a great businessman. He owns, for example, the Black Forge Inn, a luxurious bar in Ireland where the fighter is always posting pictures on his social network, where you can see that it really is a very sophisticated place. The athlete's enterprise has been so successful that the bar's official Instagram alone has more than 160,000 followers. And according to some sources, McGregor invested about £2 million in the business, or the equivalent of almost $2,700,000. And everything indicates that this investment worked out very well, as he has plans to expand and create a chain of bars, having already acquired another bar in the same city. And his property investments do not stop there. It is speculated that he owns a real estate empire in his homeland, with plans to build a complex with more than 300 apartments in Dublin, Ireland. Conor also owns McGregor Fast, a training system in which he helps people transform their bodies, a venture that already has more than 600,000 followers on Instagram. In addition, he also owns a clothing brand inspired by his style, August McGregor, whose Instagram has already exceeded 400,000 followers. And let's not forget that he also manages to earn a lot of money by being an advertisement boy for various companies. As he is a very famous personality, Having more than 46 million followers only on Instagram, several companies have already made commercials with him, such as Budweiser, Beats, Reebok, Monster, Burger King, and many others. But without a doubt, his most lucrative business was the founding of his whiskey brand, Proper No. 12, which has become the largest Irish whiskey in the world. The enterprise is so successful that the company's Instagram alone has more than 700,000 followers. And it is no wonder that only 3 years after its founding, the fighter and his partners sold the company for an estimated $600 million. And because McGregor has built more profitable businesses, he wins this round. Score 1 for him. Round 6. Net worth. As two of the highest paid athletes in the world, there is no doubt that they have amassed a huge fortune, but which of the two has the biggest net worth? Ibrahimovic, for example, currently playing for AC Milan, has a salary that is around $8 million per year, which despite being a huge remuneration, is far from being the highest amount he has ever received. To get an idea, it is estimated that during his time playing at Paris Saint-Germain, Ibrahimovic had a salary that was around $16 million per year. But without a doubt, the time he earned the most money was while playing for Manchester United, where he was paid a whopping $35 million per year. A super salary that would make even other soccer players jealous. And with so many years of high remuneration, Zlatan managed to amass a gigantic net worth. To have an idea of values, adding up all his earnings and investments during his whole career, some sources estimate that Zlatan Ibrahimovic's fortune is around $200 million. Not bad, is it? Conor McGregor, on the other hand, has also managed to accumulate a huge net worth throughout his career. As he stood out in the ring and his name became more and more known in the media, Conor's earnings from his fights grew at the same rate. To get an idea of values, it is estimated that the Irishman received about $5 million against Chad Mendes, $12 million against Jose Aldo, $15 million against Nate Diaz, $25 million against Nate Diaz, $50 million against Khabib Nurmagomedov, $80 million against Donald Cerrone, and an unbelievable $100 million against Floyd Mayweather, a fight that was considered one of the most lucrative events of all time, generating over 4.3 million buys on pay-per-view. 2021, on the other hand, was the year Conor made the most money. This is because, after the sale of his stake in the beverage company, he became none other than the highest paid athlete in the world, with an estimated annual income of $180 million. And although nobody really knows what his fortune is worth, some sources estimate that after paying all taxes, Conor McGregor's net worth exceeds $250 million, but since this is just an estimate, it could be that his fortune is even higher. And by having estimates of having a larger net worth, McGregor wins this round. Point to him. At the end of this fight, we had 3 points for Conor McGregor against 3 points for Zlatan Ibrahimovic, making this battle a draw. But if you believe that there are still other arguments to defend one of the two, right here below your best justification. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel, Dios to satisfy your curiosity.